说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello there, elementaries. This is Chinese Pod coming to you from Shanghai, China, bring you lessons in spoken Mandarin. My name is Ken Carroll.
And I'm Jenny.
And we have a fairly interesting lesson today, Jenny. Do we
Yes,
not?
We have a man cry lesson.
We've got men crying in today's lesson.
Yeah, breaking down and sobbing.
Breaking down. Now, we're not going to tell you too much about why this has happened, but you can imagine it's got a sort of romantic twist to it.
Oh, that's why men cry?
Yeah, of course. Why
Always
else would we
over
cry?
romance.
Well, sometimes football, but, mostly romantic stuff. So here, we won't tell you too much more about, somebody's going to cry, it's going to be a man, it's something to do with love. Hi-yo.
Drama.
Drama, right, indeed. So let's listen to it 3 times, and then we'll come back and we'll put you out of your misery, because I know you want to know what happens.
对话第一遍。
嗨，你们好，你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？我去一下洗手间。
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
第二遍。
嗨，你们好，你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？我去一下洗手间。
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
第三遍。
嗨，你们好，你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？我去一下洗手间。
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
Well.
Oh.
I don't know how much of that you figured out. Perhaps not a lot, perhaps a lot.
But I know he is hurt.
He's hurt. The man's hurt. Let's find out why. Let's do a translation.
嗨，你们好。
Hi, how are you doing?
嗨，你们好。
Hi, guys.
嗨，你们好。你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？
What's up with your girlfriend? Why didn't she come?
你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？
What about your girlfriend? Isn't she coming today?
你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？我去一下洗手间。
I've got to go to the bathroom.
我去一下洗手间。
I'm just going to the bathroom for a second.
我去一下洗手间。你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
How could you ask him that question? They've broken up.
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
How could you ask him that question? They broke up.
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
I didn't know. I didn't do it on purpose.
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
I didn't know. I didn't do it on purpose.
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
This is one sensitive man here.
Yeah.
The mere mention of his ex-girlfriend, and he goes running to the bathroom crying. Well, I do that too. I shouldn't be laughing at him.
No, this kind of men, they're
They exist?
extinct.
There's a reason for that. It's called natural selection, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, if he keeps going on like that, I mean, no. Let me ask you honestly: do you like this kind of super sensitive man, Jenny? Tell the truth now.
Well, I think there comes to a point where you can't stand it.
Okay.
So Ken, shall we take it from the top?
Yeah, sure.
嗨，你们好。嗨，你们好。Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I think a couple of friends they meet somewhere
Yeah.
and they arrange to do something.
So
together.
he's obviously addressing more than one person because he's saying,
你们好， 你们好
There you go.
the plural.
That's fairly easy. 你们好. How's it going, guys? Yeah.
And then the curious friend asks, 你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？
All right. Now, again, also quite simple, but this is a very efficient way. Your girlfriend, how about your girlfriend?
你女朋友呢？你女朋友呢？
So this little particle na is really useful, right? You just say 你女朋友, your girlfriend na. You know, what about her? What's going on?
Yes.
Obviously, he would have been seen with this mysterious girlfriend in the past, so she's gonna obviously missing.
Yeah.
And
你女朋友呢？
yeah, it's like anyway, go on.
她怎么没来？她怎么没来
Now this is really useful, actually.
Yeah, this is really
Great
nosy
language.
too.
What is nosy? Well, nosy can be useful too. All right. So he's asking, how come she's not here?
对。
How she hasn't come? Let's look at it again.
她怎么没来？她怎么没来？
Now, 没来, she hasn't come. The negative form of 来, to come. She
Yeah.
hasn't come. And 她怎么 was a super little phrase because it's a little chunk of language that can be used to create all sorts of interesting questions, right?
怎么 essentially means how come?
How come? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. So literally translated would be she how come not came. There you go. Let's hear it one more time.
她怎么没来？
Okay. Now John Wayne over here, can't handle it. So his reaction is
我去一下洗手间。我去一下洗手
then he
间。
goes running to the
洗手间
which is the what?
the loo,
The loo, the toilet,
the bathroom.
the bathroom.
Yes. And this is a civilized way,
A civilized way.
a polite way of saying bathroom.
Bathroom. So let's look at it. What precisely does it mean?
Well, 洗手 means wash hands.
Yes.
And 间 means a
A
room.
room. So the wash hands room.
Yeah, but you do something before you wash your hands.
Presumably, yes. We don't need to go into that though. Now, so the 洗手间 is the toilet,
bathroom,
the
yeah.
bathroom, the washroom, whatever you want to call it.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
No, he says this like I'm just going there for a second. How did he put that? He said,
我去一下洗手间。
yeah.
去一下。
去一下. So the 一下 indicates I'll just go there for a second or a little
Yes,
bit. or-
a short while.
Yeah. He's just going to weep for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
我去一下。And then the other helpful, more understanding friend comes
Yeah.
in.
So off he goes.
Yeah.
And the other one is like, you idiot. And what did you just say? So she says,
你怎么问他这个问题？你怎么问他这个问题
now here we have this 怎么
Again, yeah.
How come? Now notice also that the pronoun comes first. You start the sentence with the pronoun, which is
Yes. 你怎么问他这个问题？
yeah. So 问他 the verb to ask him.
问他。
Fourth tone, right? 问这个问题 so how could you ask him that question? Why did you ask him that question? The inference, of course, being, don't you know
Yeah.
that they broke up?
Yes.
And then just to confirm that,
他们分手了。他们分手了。
right now, so the adjective to describe them as they've broken up is
分手了。分手了。
now literally 分手 would mean
To part hands.
to part hands. So it is
Separate
手
hands.
Separate hands. So it has a kind of a romantic sort of connotation there, doesn't
Yeah.
it? To separate hands. But it can actually be used in other contexts, 分手.
it
but
can.
I suggest not. Because you could
That
get,
can get tricky. And 分手 is mostly used
Usually.
for romantic
yeah. So if you were
contexts.
talking to your big burly male friend, you wouldn't probably want to use it. You might get
No,
the wrong
you would-
idea. So use some other verb. But literally, 分手, so depart. So the tones for that, please, Jenny.
分手 first and third.
First and third. There you go. Now, of course, your loudmouth friend just didn't know this.
我不知道啊，我不知道啊，
我不知道啊. I never knew.
Yes.
I didn't know.
我不是故意的，
Now, this is great.
我不是故意的
This is a super useful expression. Why do I like this?
，because you don't want to claim responsibility for anything.
Yeah, because you'll often hear kids saying this. 我不是故意的.
Yeah, this is your disclaimer.
Yeah, I didn't do it purposely. I didn't do it on purpose. 我不是故意的. It's a great phrase.
And the key word here is 故意，
Yes.
故意。
Now, 故意 is great.
Two fourth tones. And try to remember it as a chunk, a word.
Yeah.
故意
Yeah. Actually, the elements are 故 is 故事的故 from story, right?
Yes.
And 意 is 意思的意, right?
Meaning.
Meaning. But don't
Don't
In this case,
don't,
don't-
separate
don't
the,
separate
the
these.
characters.
Don't
yeah.
let them facial, right? Because it's confusing. Basically, it means 故意的 means
To do something on
on
purpose. So here we have 不是故意的, not on purpose.
Yeah.
And you can also have 故意的,
Yes.
故意的.
Yeah. Say if somebody did something clumsy or silly, you might say to them, 你故意的. You've done it
You're
deliberately.
blaming
Yeah,
the
你故意的.
person, right?
Yeah, you're saying, you idiot, you've just done
Accusing,
that.
yeah.
No, 我不是故意的. I didn't mean that. Now I can think of a few contexts.
Oh,
Yeah.
like what?
Well, my 9-year-old would say it all the time. 我不是故意的. She goes in to kick something deliberately over the floor. I say, what did you? Oh, 我不是故意的. It's like, you
And it
know,
always works.
it works.
Kids get away with
They
anything.
sure do. All right, so there we have that little story. Kind of sad, kind of silly, kind of pointless, kind
Not
of
pointless.
existentialist.
A lot of useful information,
That's
language
right.
points.
That's right. So why don't we listen to it 3 more times?
好。对话第一遍，
嗨，你们好，你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？我去一下洗手间。
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
第二遍，
嗨，你们好，你女朋友呢？她怎么没来？我去一下洗手间。
你怎么问他这个问题？他们分手了。
我不知道啊，我不是故意的。
Okay. So, the moral of the story is watch your mouth.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story.
No.
And also remembering to say 我不是故意的。
我不是故意的. That's it, precisely. You don't need to watch your mouth. You just deny it later by saying 我不是故意的.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I didn't mean it, really.
不是故意的。
Yeah. Sure, right, Jenny, yeah. Anyway, listen, this is, you can follow up on this lesson by going to ChinesePod.com because there's plenty of places that you can delve into this in more depth. You can make connections. You can follow to your heart's content the stuff that you like to do, which is really, I think, what the learning is about, the discovery of new language. For example, this expression, 故意的, I've been using it for years, but I never realized it was the word
Those two
故事的
characters.
故. There you go.
Yeah, and I thought the word 洗手间 was pretty interesting.
It was. What a mind-blowing experience that was, too.
Okay, that's it from us today.
Is it? Okay. Well, we'll be back again tomorrow then.
再见。
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
0862.
So just go to
www.chinesepod.com/0862.
and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0862.